Hello everyone, welcome to my gardening channel, and watch the Rose Breeders series. In this series, I will introduce outstanding people who have changed the world of roses. Through their efforts and innovations, we can enjoy such diverse and beautiful roses in our gardens today. From classic fragrances to modern flower shapes. The stories of these breeders are not only the history of botany, but also the legend of love and persistence. Let's explore the extraordinary achievements of these masters and uncover the wonderful rose lives behind the roses. Through this video, we will take a deep look at the story of an outstanding French female rose breeder, Marie-Louise Meilland. Not only did she cultivate many classic rose varieties, she also took over the family business and made Meilland International a place in the world of flowers. Her tenacity and wisdom, as well as her love for roses, made a wonderful life full of touching. Marie-Louise Meilland's original name was Marie-Louise Paolino. Her surname Paolino was inherited from her father, Francesco Giacomo Paolino. The Paolino family came from Calabria in southern Italy and later immigrated to France, settling in Antibes and engaging in rose cultivation. As for her name, Marie-Louise, it is a compound name that is more common in France. Marie is derived from the name of the Virgin Mary, which has the meaning of religious and family blessings, while Louise is common in France and Italy, symbolizing glorious warriors and giving a meaning of tenacity and honor. Her nickname Louisette is a nickname form of Louise, which seems more intimate and easygoing. After marriage, her name became Marie-Louise Paolino Meilland, and this name has gradually become a symbol in the rose world, especially because her cooperation with her husband Francis Meilland has enabled the Meilland family to achieve great success in the international rose world. Next, I will use the most intimate name Louisette instead of Marie-Louise Meilland to tell her wonderful life in roses. Louisette was born in 1920 in Antibes, a beautiful town in southern France. Her mother, Marie-Elizabeth Greco, was from Grasse, the famous perfume capital, and her father, Francesco Giacomo Paolino, was an Italian immigrant who was good at flower cultivation. This family background gave her a wealth of planting knowledge and a love for plants. Her father, Francesco, ran a rose garden in Antibes and opened a rose school. Young Louisette learned breeding and plant cultivation under the guidance of her father from an early age. At the age of 15, Louisette successfully cultivated her first rose, which laid a solid foundation for her future career. In 1932, 12-year-old Louisette met her future husband, Francis Meilland, at a meeting between her father and Antoine Meilland. Francis, who was only 20 years old at the time, had already shown a unique talent for roses. This encounter was not only the beginning of love, but also the beginning of cooperation and inheritance between two families who loved roses. As an adult, Francis devoted himself to a rose journey around the world, learning the most advanced cultivation techniques, and met Robert Pyle of Canard Pyle in the United States. This cross-continental cooperation opened up the American market for the Meilland family. In 1938, the first variety of the Meilland family that was a great success in the United States, Golden State, was launched in the United States. In 1939, Louisette and Francis married. After marriage, they worked together at the Meilland nursery in Tassin-la-Demi-Lune, selecting new rose varieties. Francis was mainly responsible for rose breeding, and Louisette was the nursery manager. In the same year, a few months before the German invasion of France, Francis bred a special rose, Madame Antoine Meilland, in memory of Francis's late mother Claudia. As the war spread, Francis took great risks to send this new variety to Germany, Italy, Turkey, and Canard Pyle in the United States. On April 29, 1945, on the eve of the end of the war, this pink and yellow rose was unveiled in Pasadena, California, USA. Because it symbolizes peace and hope, it was renamed Peace. This rose immediately became a global hit and became an important source of income for the Meilland family. In 1958, the early death of her husband Francis forced Louisette to take the helm of the family business. Faced with the sudden responsibility, she did not back down, but became more determined to serve as a manager and breeder in the Meilland family nursery. She not only ensured the stability of the company's operations, but also devoted herself to cultivating new rose varieties. Not only was Louisette an excellent manager, she also focused on developing hybrid tea roses, floribunda roses and climbing roses. Under her leadership, Meilland International gradually expanded its influence and launched a number of award-winning rose varieties that were widely loved by rose lovers. During her career, Louisette cultivated more than 120 rose varieties, including many excellent varieties that have won international awards, such as Miss All-American Beauty, Bonica, Eden Climber, etc. These varieties are not only different in style, but also favored for their excellent disease resistance and continuous flowering characteristics. Louisette has always been reluctant to name roses after herself and rejected many proposals to name new varieties, Louisette Meilland. But her family insisted and named a gentle and elegant pink rose variety, Minot Meilland, to dedicate to this respectable family leader. Minot is the way Louisette's grandchildren affectionately call her. In the 1960s, Louisette gradually shifted her focus to a balance between breeding and management, while training the next generation of successors. Under her guidance, her son Alain and daughter Michelle gradually joined the company and managed the company's affairs side by side, pushing the family's rose business to a higher peak. Louisette retired in 1986 and died in Antibes on March 7, 1987 at the age of 66. Her funeral was held in the Saint Benoit Catholic Church in Antibes, where Louisette was baptized and married. Louisette laid a solid foundation for the family's future during her lifetime. Her innovative thinking and unremitting pursuit of roses have made Meilland International one of the world's top rose breeding companies. Louisette wrote a legend about roses with her life. Her tenacity and wisdom have given us the opportunity to appreciate the beautiful Eden rose today, as well as many classic rose varieties she cultivated. Well, this video ends here. Thank you for watching. If you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and forward. See you next time.